Family. I am hearing today something very, very strong. It's a powerful message that you are the main character. If you know something about self concept, manifestation, you know that every single thing that you experience in your life is determined by the way you see yourself. In this video, I will explain to you what self-concept is and how you are already the main character of your life. It is all about remembering that you already are the main character, that you have all the power that you need to manifest anything in your life. And this work on yourself, what is really important, is not only for yourself, but it's for everyone else. The best thing that you can do for your kids, for your family, for your friends, for every single person on this earth is to become aware of your power, because this is how you can help others. And this is why I love this work so much. It's the least selfish thing you can do. It's the best thing you can do is to awaken to this truth. So, sorry, you guys. I have my tea, my ginger tea here. It's pretty hot. It's so cold in Belgrade. Oh my gosh, I think it's like 5 degrees. Anyways, so self-concept is the idea that you have about who you are. It is the way you see yourself. It is all the beliefs, the paradigm about who you are. What is natural for you, what you can achieve, what you can't achieve. This all determines the results that you get in life. Also, your self-worth, your confidence, your self-love, all these things determine the experiences you're going to have in your life. The past doesn't define you, and it has nothing to do with what you will achieve in the future. This is very, very important, because people who don't understand this, they keep recreating the same past. What it means is, people are trying to find the evidence of what will happen from the past. And that is, I don't want to say stupid, but ignorant. Because if the people who invented the phones, computers, ships, whatever, if they were thinking, okay, this is what was manifested in the past, this is what I did in the past, they would never be able to use their imagination to create something new. That's why the world is always evolving, because of the people who use their imagination. So whatever happened in the past, whatever you did, whatever you didn't do, whatever someone did to you, I want you to be able to forgive yourself fast. This is something I learned over the years, I think after I was 25 years old. Before that, I was very, very hard on myself, pessimistic. And once I learned that all those mistakes that I think that are mistakes, that they were actually learning experiences for me. So you can even stop saying mistake, because the person who is successful, they are successful because they failed more times than you. I probably failed 100 times more than you, for example. I'm not saying I am better or more successful or whatever. No, I'm just giving you an example that someone who you see, I don't know, has a YouTube channel or whatever. I have more than 300 videos. And it took me more than a year to reach not even 3,000 subscribers. And I'm not stopping. I'm never going to stop. And the thing is that the people who quit, they quit because they don't understand that the mistakes are not mistakes, they are learning experiences. Every single person that you admire because you see something in them that you want to have, but you don't know that they made so many mistakes so many times. They did something wrong, they were not on time, the strategy was bad, the energy was not there, people didn't show up, people didn't pay them, but you don't know this information. No one comes on social media and says, oh my god, nothing is working out. People don't say that. Okay, so I want you to be aware that that's all part of the journey. You need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Set an intention right now and write down in the comments, I am comfortable with being uncomfortable. This is one of the best things I learned three 3 years ago. I learned that me trying to run away from feeling uncomfortable was actually keeping me stuck. Was actually keeping me stuck. And the more I was pushing myself and to get out of the comfort zone, to, in the moments when I feel uncomfortable, become aware and say to myself, I am safe. I am always divinely guided and protected. In those moments, I changed. So that's that's how you get to success. That's how you get to success. Is by being comfortable with feeling uncomfortable, doing the things that don't feel comfortable. By the way, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I love seeing the family growing every single day. I love you guys really so much. And I try my best to show up every single day. Sometimes my energy is very high, sometimes it's medium, but I always show up however I can. And if you're new here, subscribe to my channel. It helps me a lot. This is all for free videos. Subscribing, liking the video, that's all for free, and it helps me so much to continue doing what I'm doing. So if you take anything from this video, watch the previous videos. I have, as I said, more than 300 videos, and you will find something for yourself for sure. So the self-concept, the beliefs that you have about yourself, they determined the pattern of focus, the thought process, your biology, your hormones, how you are feeling, and how you are feeling determines the action. And then the action produces the result. So that's why when you are forcing yourself to take the action without changing your identity first, your self-concept, your self-image, you are gonna go back to your comfort zone. Yes, you can make a change, but you will go back. You will constantly go back. So that's why it's important to shift your self-concept. There are a few ways to do that. I like to take advantage of the time before sleeping and right when I wake up. That is theta brainwaves, theta brainwaves. When the brain waves are slower and the doors of subconscious are open. And then you can implement all those ideas that you want to then create in your reality. So it doesn't matter what you consciously want, it matters what you subconsciously believe it's possible for you. You will never achieve anything outside of your self-concept. Think of it as a box, all these ideas about who you are. You will never have an experience that doesn't prove to you that what you believe to be true is your truth. Okay, let that sink in. That's why I'm stopping. You will never, And even if you do have, you will somehow ruin this opportunity to go back to your box. So maybe for a little you can, but no. In order to have lasting change and really live the life of your dreams and really be successful and healthy and beautiful and peace and living all the experiences you want, you need to shift your self-concept. So by, as I said, using the time right before sleep and when you wake up, immediately when you wake up, okay? Don't use your phone. Don't, uh, when your brain starts to think negatively, you need to stop this pattern. I think Tony Robbins called it pattern interruption. And then start visualizing what you want, thinking about what you want, moving your body, start doing something that's good for you and focus on what you want. The change happens when you focus on what you want more than when you focus on what you don't want. In the same time, it doesn't matter if you do this in the morning, in the evening, but then throughout the day, you're constantly complaining, gossiping, looking at the circumstances, saying to yourself it's not possible. So throughout the day, you need to be conscious and aware of your patterns, your thought process, and shift your focus whenever you can to what you want. Okay, and then when you do that, the repetition, the pattern, will start to shift your beliefs. And subconscious works very well with rituals, symbols, emotions. So when you get into that state of feeling good, feeling like, yes, it's possible for me, that's when you are shifting your self-concept. So I'm going to be sharing more and more on my channel. This is just a quick message for you to don't be hard on yourself. Don't be thinking that something outside of you is ruling your life, because it's not. It's literally all about your self-concept. And everything you experience so far is just the proof that your beliefs are working. I mean, you manifested everything you subconsciously believe to be true for you. And you will never manifest anything that is outside of your self-concept. There is something called the upper limit. The upper limit is basically like a thermostat. Like you reach that, you go back. Did you ever notice, and maybe write down in the comments, that when you reach something good, but you go back, it's because your self-concept doesn't allow you. It doesn't come natural to you. It doesn't feel even good to you. It feels uncomfortable because it's not who you believe that you are. It's not what you believe it's possible, or you don't believe you deserve that, and you will go back to your comfort zone. And this is not something that you should blame yourself for. It's just how we as humans are made. Your brain biggest biggest task is to keep you safe. It is not to make you successful, it's to keep you safe and alive. So that's why the fear, feeling uncomfortable, it's all okay. It's normal. It's showing you that you are growing. Okay, you guys, this message was short. I have so many things to do, but I want to show up in every type of energy I am. I had a live on my Instagram for 1 hour and 30 minutes in Serbian language, so I'm pretty tired, like talking so much. But I want to show up, as best as I can. And I want to be here for you because this is a huge transformation that we are all going through. Okay. Let's see what the tarot says. What is the message, Spirit, for my collective? The devil talks about illusions. Illusions of the bondage. And we have Queen of Pentacles. This is your past energy and your future energy. Okay. Sorry, you guys, something fell. This is your past and the future. The past is the devil, the bondage. You believing that you are stuck. It's all an illusion. It's not real. If you remember that story about the elephant who thinks that he's um, there is a rope around his ankle, but it's not really stuck anywhere. But because he believes that he is, he cannot move. He doesn't move, even though he can. So this is the past energy that you're getting out of, because you're realizing that you are the main character. There is nothing outside of you. There is nothing outside of you keeping you stuck. And Queen of Pentacles, I love this. I'm a Capricorn. So I love Pentacles a lot, money, physical, material wealth. And you're stepping into this Queen, King energy. There is no gender interrole, so it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. But you're stepping into this energy of creating wealth for yourself and people around you. You are the queen, you are the king. You are realizing that you are the main character, that you're not someone watching on the side, watching your life as it goes by, but you are the main character. And this shift in identity will help you manifest everything you ever wanted. Okay. Okay, you guys, I have to go. I'm meeting my mom for lunch, and then I'm gonna meet my friend. I always socialize on Saturdays. I don't know what you guys like to do on Saturdays. Let me know down in the comments. And subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, it does help me a lot. And I will see you, I guess, tomorrow. Love you guys so much.